Hey guys, Tommy G here. Doing a book haul video. These are the books my uncle and my aunt got me for my birthday. They brought me up a bunch of paperbacks and a hardback, and I'm going to go through them now. This might be 2 videos, might be 1 if it goes on too long. And the first one is Dale Brown, Road Forces. Now I haven't read any of these yet, so if you've read some of these, tell me what you thought, no spoilers. Or if you're looking for some of these, if you're a fan of the author and you're looking maybe to buy another book of theirs, tell me and I'll research more and I'll tell you more about the book. The next one is James Rowland's The Devil Colony, a Stigma Force novel. The Skeleton Key bonus novella included, first time in print. So the next up is Tom Clancy Presents Act of Valor, the novelization for the movie. Here we have To James Patterson, I, Alex Cross. Sorry about that glare. James Patterson's Step on a Crack. This one's a little more weathered, still readable. Then we have Wilbur Smith, Asagaya, I'm not sure. Anne Rule, The Stranger Beside Me. It's a shocking inside story of serial killer Ted Bundy. And this is a true crime book. It's got photos and things like that. Here you go, Many Faces of Bundy. And let's see here. 2 Nelson DeMille novels. I have another novel of hers in paperback, and it's called Nightfall. I have another novel of hers in hardback called Nightfall. I haven't read either, but I'm going to get to it eventually. And this is Nelson DeMille, Wildfire. And Nelson DeMille, The Gatehouse. Both these in paperback. Next we have Jefferson Bass, The Devil's Bones. A Body Farm novel, The Devil's Bones. Next is Richard North Patterson, The Spire. Ted Dekker, Bone Man's Daughters. This one is about a serial killer that kidnaps girls to try and make them his perfect daughter, and when they don't live up to his expectation, he... I haven't read it yet, but I have heard about it from other book fans, so that one will be a good one to read. Daniel Suarez, Damon. This one is about sentient computers, I think. I'm not completely sure, so don't quote me on that. Don't think you can see it, but the cover had this great hollow effect to it. Let's see here. If I pull it back here. No, it's not going to let me show you. That's too bad. It's got these flecks of hologram in it that look like computer code. Computer code going over the cover. Very nice. Ridley Parson, Killer Weekend. Ridley Parson has outdone himself with Killer Weekend, says James Patterson. Next we have 3 David Baldacci books. David Baldacci, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. But one is called Simple Genus. I'm not sure. Screw you people. Next is Total Control. And then Hell's Corner. So it's 3 of his novels. And this one I'm very interested in. It's Warren Fay, Fragment. A role-playing tale that will enthrall readers of Jurassic Park and The Ruins, USA Today. Think Jurassic Park on steroids. This is one hell of a ride, says James Rowland. And this is about, they find an island, these people in a boat, and supposedly, I think something like Lost World, where you've got dinosaurs still living on this island. Well, this takes it a little differently and says, what would have happened if these animals had continued to evolve? The island was kept separate from the world and it continued to evolve. What creatures would be on there today? So, yeah, it's going to be something like that. Next we have Chuck Hogan, The Town, now a movie. A terrific read, says Stephen King. Smart, speedy, and stylish. Jeffrey Deaver. Previously published as Prince of Thieves, now The Town. And I've got 3 more Chuck Hogan, but also written with help from Guillermo del Toro. And these I'm extremely excited to read because it is the vampire trilogy, The Strain. A vampire epic, terrifying, San Francisco Chronicle. And it's all 3 of them. It's a trilogy. And it's The Strain, The Fall, The Night Eternal. And I'm pretty sure it's a trilogy. There might be another one, I'm not sure. Again, don't quote me. But I'll look that up and drop it in the thing. And this one by Dan Brown, author of the Da Vinci Code, The Lost Symbol. It's a hardback with an ugly sticker part still stuck on it. They also brought me a paperback of this, so I had 2, one hardback, one paperback, so I gave that to a friend of mine who also likes to read. So, if you like the Da Vinci Code, here's one to read for that, so I might read that on later too. I just finished, a couple days ago, I finished Revival by Stephen King, and if you like H.P. Lovecraft, you'll probably like this one. It also had some nods to several other classic horror authors, such as Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. The character in the last of it that's used for an experiment, I won't go into too much detail, but her name is Mary Fay, and her mother's maiden name was Shelley. So you take Mary and then Shelley, and you got Mary Shelley, author of Frankenstein. A cute little nod in to Miss Shelley. Fantastic novel, Frankenstein is. If you haven't read the original novel, you need to read it. There are a couple of points that don't hold up to time, but it does hold up as a story, and it's better than 99% of whatever you've heard in the movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So those are the books I've got. If you have any questions about them, drop me a message. I might do a full look through my library someday, but that's what I've got right now. And I might do a review on some of these, especially the Vampire and Fragment. If you want to see a review on any of these, a full review, excuse me, drop me a line or give me a message. I'm also over on Facebook. If you haven't been there, go do that. And in my review section, you'll see where I've read a lot of books. And I haven't put all the ones I've read there because I've read tons of paperbacks years ago, and the names are just run together in my head. So anyway, guys, take care. Good reading. Happy smokes.